Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I have the WWE Greatest Hits Shawn Michaels. This one is a truly special figure for me because this was one of the first figures I ever purchased. Not the first. If you saw in one of my other videos, I recently talked about how The Miz was actually the very first WWE Elite figure I ever bought. And I recently got the Ruthless Aggression version of Miz, and I kind of compared the two, and it was a little fun. Nice little throwback. But yeah, that was my first figure. And then like a couple years later, I found this guy, and this guy really was like the start of my actual collection. Miz kicked off the toy buying process, but I believe I could say this guy kicked off the collection because it all really started with him. So it's super cool to have this guy in an updated form and an updated fashion. Super happy to have this guy back in my collection. Not back, because I still have the original figure. I'll go find it and we'll do a little comparison. But it's super cool to have this guy updated, I guess is what we'll say. So let's get into it. Starting with the front of the box, you have this nice image of Shawn right here. Shawn Michaels down here at the bottom in case you weren't sure who you were buying. Shawn Michaels in the clear case right here so you can see what he looks like. Nice, good looking figure right there. On the side of the box, you have the same image that's on the front of the box, just also on the side of the box. On the back of the box, you have Shawn at some sort of pay-per-view. I'm not sure which one. This looks like some type of Raw or something. It's clearly back when he had the belt, so that's pretty cool. This is everybody else in the wave. I didn't see... I saw Seth Rollins, Batista, and Harley Race. I did not see Undertaker, and I did not see DDP, unfortunately. I would like to get a DDP because that would be cool. Blue Tista is another figure I'd like to have a remake of. I have the original one way back when that first released. That Seth Rollins, I thought I'd like to have it, and then I saw it in person, and that figure looks really bad. It is cool to have that version of Seth Rollins, but that figure itself looked really bad. I would love to have that Undertaker, and like I said, Diamond Dallas Page. Everyone else I don't care about, but I guess that only leaves King Harley Race, so unfortunately I don't care too much about Harley Race. Then you have the side of the box, Shawn Michaels one more time in case you weren't sure who you were buying, and then we're back to the front, so we can go ahead and transition to the figure. Okay, so this is pretty much all you get. You don't get too much here, but what you do get, it's pretty neat. You get these two sets of hands right here. These are your nice grippy hands. Fairly basic, fairly standard, exactly what you would get with every other figure, but these ones go with this figure. Then on the figure itself, you have this nice chainmail style jacket, this classic Shawn Michaels style attire. Looks absolutely wonderful. I love this. I unfortunately lost the original version of these, so when I do that comparison, I won't have this to compare it to, but this is super nice looking. I assume it's the same quality as the original. I'm pretty sure they just reused the exact same sculpt or whatever. So you have the top right there, and then the bottom is a little bit more unique. Of course, you have on the back, you just peel right here, and then along the legs, you can kind of see where they peel off. You just do that, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now that comes off right there. So you have these nice chaps going down each leg. They also look fairly decent, fairly cool. I like the way these look. Nice sculpt work there. As far as the figure goes, you have this nice hairy chest, this nice Shawn Michaels head sculpt. He is a little bit more stoic than I'd like for Shawn Michaels. I know Shawn Michaels, he can be serious, but he's not always serious, so it would be nice to have him kind of doing a little bit more of a goofy face, a little bit more of a classic Shawn Michaels face. But this one is fine, and it also kind of, it's what the original had, so you know. The nice pretty braids on the back of his hair looking fairly decent, nice details there, paint work, everything like that. D-Generation X, this is back when he was in DX, so you have all the attitude you would want in a figure. The HBK, nice heartbreak, the X's going all of the hearts all the way down, looking fairly good, fairly standard. You have the hearts going down the boots with the nice silver. Everything about this figure looks amazing. As far as articulation goes, we have the head sculpt that goes back, kinda, not really that much. Forward, maybe just a little bit more. Wiggle, 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 side to side, rotates all the way around like so. Arms come up to about right there, that's fine. Rotates all the way around like so. Swivel at the bicep, goes all the way around like so. Double jointed pinless elbows, that is the feature that you are buying this figure for. If you already have this figure like me, the nice updated sculpt and the nice updated features such as the double jointed arms, the swappable hands, stuff like that. Stuff like that that really sets this figure apart from the original, apart from the other Shawn Michaels. But yeah, goes about that deep, fairly decent right there. Ab crunch looking like, back like so, forward like so, not too bad, not too bad. Bends to about, I'd say, pretty close to 90 degrees. That means, of course, the legs can come up to right about there. Of course, the original Shawn Michaels I have, for some reason, his ab doesn't spin. It's, like, stuck. And I kind of like that about the figure. It kind of added some rigidity to the figure. I don't know how you would say that word. It made it a lot more rigid. And back then, a lot of those figures had the issue of being incredibly loose. So that was nice having that figure that just, it was nice, he was solid, he didn't move too much. Of course, this one, it does spin, and it's not too bad. It's just kind of weird for me, because that old figure that I had did have that issue, and now this new one actually does work as intended. So it's a little bit odd. He can do the splits, of course, that is pretty solid. That's almost all the way down, not quite, but pretty close. Swivel here at the thigh, rotates all the way around. Double jointed knees, goes up to about right there. It looks like there might be a little bit of a paint defect right there in the knee, unfortunately. Oh, nope, that just... Does it come off? Yeah, it feels like it's coming off, but maybe I'll have to work at it a little bit more later on. Swivel at the boot, of course, rotates all the way around. Ankle goes down. I don't want to force it, but it does go down. Maybe this one will. Yeah, no, those are pretty tight. And that is the Shawn Michaels, of course. Maybe right here I'll put in the comparison. And there you have it. What do you guys think of this figure down in the comments below? Please let me know. Leave a like, leave a comment, leave a subscribe. All the things YouTubers ask you to do, just do it for me as well. And I will be back with another video, hopefully very, very soon. Bye.